Is there anything that can travel backwards in time? There might actually be one thing. Sorry, I'm thinking of all the angry gatekeeping physics people who are going to be like, no, because I know. I taught physics for 4 years. I went to grad school to study philosophy of physics. I have books about time. I know, it's a pedagogical device. Just stick with me. Calm your comment thumb. This claim is going to sound bonkers, but we're going to roll with it. Hope might travel backwards in time. The movie Days of Future Past directly explores the question of hope traveling backwards in time, the future self engaging with the past self. I go into more details about this specific concept in Arrival versus Lucy, which is a video essay I made that I love that no one watched. But asking the question of backwards in time causality is not new. It goes back thousands of years prior to Kierkegaard, prior to Kant, all the way back to Aristotle. Kind of. Aristotle had 4 different concepts of cause and effect. We basically only have 1. What are they? What happened? Aristotle's 4 kinds of causation were the efficient cause, the formal cause, the material cause, and the final cause. The final cause is the focus of this video. Let's break a couple of those down. In contemporary terminology, we kind of just have the one. The force causes the mass to accelerate. Unless you're like a compatibilist, this is sort of it. But Aristotle might say, how could the force cause the mass to accelerate if there wasn't any mass there in the first place? That's the material cause. Things, in order to have causation, have to be made of physical stuff. To force the iPad to move, the iPad has to have mass made of aluminum and glass and silicon and batteries and stuff. But also, the fourth cause, the final cause, in order to force the iPad to move, you have to want to. Right, you have to have a reason. You have to be pushing it because you're trying to make a TikTok video. This fourth cause, this purpose, this end, this goal is called in the biz teleology. In fact, as it turns out, on this physics degree, there's this little Greek inscription down here, eis andra telion, unto the whole person, the future purpose-oriented way of viewing the world. Purpose and goals are the kind of causality that we often leave off the list. So if the past can cause things in the present via interventionist causality, things like Newton's laws, how does the future cause things in the now? What goes in the teleology box? Well, Octavia Butler, of course, and Ruha Benjamin, and Adrienne Marie Brown, and Brian Stevenson, and solar punk, and ecosystems-based thinking. Paraphrasing Dr. Benjamin in Viral Justice, we have to do the creative work first of imagining better. Happy reading.